All right, here goes with DSMA 11 part 2. We're going to look at symmetry. So remember, symmetry means that it's the same on the left side and the right side. So if you're looking at the middle. So notice B is symmetric because if you look at the middle and maybe fold it over in the middle, the left-hand side would lay right on top of the right-hand side. D is symmetric as well. If you fold in the middle, the left and the right-hand sides are the same. E is symmetric as well, but A and C are skewed, and so they are not considered. So in chapter 5, we're going to look at shading under a curve. I wanted to give you a little practice of visualizing shading. It's a little hard with shading under a curve unless I teach you calculus, and I don't think you signed up for that. Just like I know you didn't sign up for this online either, but we've got this. We can do it. So here I have a box. It is a 3x3 grid, and so there are actually 9 boxes, right? So 9 is our total, kind of like in probability. And we only have 5 of them shaded. And so 5/9 of the square are shaded. That's all they want. Okay, for this one, they want to know which figure represents the fraction 8 out of 8. So we want 8 shaded out of 8 total. So of course, the first one's not going to work. That's 1 out of 8. The second one looks good. If you count those boxes, you have 8 boxes out of 8 boxes. I think I have that right. C is not going to work because we have, what, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 boxes. That's not what we want. And D is not going to work because although there are 8 boxes shaded, we have 10 boxes total. And so what they want us to just grab is B. All right, this one is a little trickier. So we have a square inside a square, and we want to know the probability that a point lies in the shaded region, so in the yellow region. We can do this a number of ways, but let's look at the total first. So the total would be the outside square, which has each side 7 meters. So remember, for area of a square, we're going to take the side squared. So for our total, we've got 7 squared, which is 49. So 49 is going to be on the bottom. Now we're worried about the yellow part, but to find the yellow part, we first need to find the white. So if we look at this inside, let me see if I can get this circled. This inside square has each side is 4 meters. And so the area would be 4 squared, which would give us 16. But 16 isn't what we want. 16 is the white part, and we want the yellow part. So in order to get that, we would have to take the total, which was 49, and subtract out the 16. And that would leave me, what, 33? So 33 would be the area of the yellow, and that is going to be my numerator. And so the answer is going to be 33 over 49 would be the probability that, let's say we were throwing a dart, that if we threw a dart, it would land in the yellow shading. Okay, last slide for DSMA 11. Now we've done this before, but we gotta get you used to these curves again because chapter 5 is gonna deal with these. So remember, we were always putting the mean in the middle. And so this problem says an educational organization reports that the mean of the mathematics portion of a standardized test is 496. So that's the mean. We're going to put that in the middle. And that means we would put it in the middle here as well. Okay, now all we're going to do is add the mean on the right side, and we're going to subtract the mean on the left side. So if on the right side, if we're adding, let's see what we get here. I'm getting used to this pen. Yeah, give me a little time here. I would get 602, and therefore I would put 602 in this next spot where it's the mean plus the standard deviation. Okay, by the miracle of turning on and off videos, you can see that I went ahead and finished that. So in the red is where I added 106. So I added 496 plus 106 to get 602. Ooh, I don't know what I just did. Then I added 106 again to get 708, added 106 again to get 814. So on the right side, I always add. The green numbers I subtracted. So I started with the 496 in the middle, and then so we always start here because that's the mean. I subtracted 106 to get 390, subtracted 106 to get 284, and subtracted 106 to get 178. So I worked my way down. Let me just write the one. And remember, these are my standard deviations. So it's how many standard deviations I am away from the mean.